Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the Chariot. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. In your blockage is the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Pisces, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is, yes, celebration, good news worth celebrating, getting together with your gal pals, getting together with your buds. I'm also getting an element of a person or you in a situation. Possibly it has something to do with love, or this can also be something about self-care. People pleaser mentality leads to the detriment of your own health. So make sure you're always refilling your cup of love. And I feel like you can't be everywhere at once, especially with that Three of Cups. It means like, well, I got to go out and socialize with my friends, and then I got to go to happy hour over here. And then Knight of Wands is like kind of like having ants in your pants. This can also be something about eager, excitement, free-spirited, being very flexible and mutable. Yes. But just watch, because you could have high and low moods in your dip, mood swings, because this is also somebody who is, you know, feeling emotionally drained from a circumstance or situation, or somebody who has frequent high and low mood swings. Now, this could have something to do with too much socialization. Something here is energetically draining you. But right here, this is a nice balance between your yin and yang. This is your present time. So focusing on leaning back and relaxing in that beautiful feminine energy, but also being like taking that action on your masculine side. So Two Cups, two peas in a pod. I'm also hearing clink. So you could be like clinking glasses. The Chariot is about staying on task, laser focus. There could also be some kind of driving to go see a friend, family member, or really in a place of like driven in love. So there's something about your intuition and your emotions driving you at this time. And the Five of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the fives in the tarot are disruptors. It is also some kind of inflammation. Now, this could be inflammation in the body or some kind of insecurity. I'm getting a little bit of an inflamed, something here. Inflame. Five of Wands is always my crabs in the bucket. So with the crabs in the bucket, it's like I can smoke my tires and move away from this circumstance or situation. Stay on task, laser focus. I'm also getting something about an old flame. This could be a vehicle as well. I'm getting something about like a classic car, because that's why I was getting clink. So this could be like, you call it a clinker or a clunker, because that Knight of Cups is coming towards you, which is pursuing things that float your boat. It is also about, you know, your charm, your persuasion, doing something creative. Now, this could also be some kind of creative energy. And as you're driving, you receive some kind of download. Because you know how you're driving down the road and something comes to you? So your intuition. There's some kind of conflict of interest between possibly you and a Cancerian. Could be a mother. Doesn't have to be your biological mother. But you do have the Queen of Cups in the blockage, which it signifies Cancer. So what is this Knight of Cups and the Tower? Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Well, the Tower is having some kind of huge realization, revelation. Anything that's built on a faulty, fake foundation, a sinkhole, a quagmire, it means release it and let it go. Rise above the situation, and again, smoke your tires. I'm also getting something of where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So there is some kind of truth to this element that you already know. Chariot is always going in two directions. And you are the director of your reality. So what do you want your reality to look like? I'm also getting some kind of, shocking download. Like receiving some kind of intuitive hit, knowing something. And the Moon. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. So there's something about full cycle, full circle. Now, if this has something to do with hormones here, there's something about your hormones being high and low. And this could be, a body change or some kind of circumstance. But the Moon card can be, yes, fantasy, illusion, or getting out of your comfort zone. Everything you want, dream of, and desire is going towards uncertainty. I'm also getting some kind of music, listening to music at night. Listening to upbeat music. Follow the rhythm. Moon card can also be deceptive behavior or something hidden. Something here is not as it seems. So what is this Queen of Cups and the blockage? And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Give me a card for this Knight of Wands in your outcome. Now, Knight of Wands is, yes, eager, excitement. This can also be something about passion, desire, and creativity. This can also be pent-up sexual desire, where you have pent-up sexual desire towards someone else, or someone has pent-up sexual desire towards you. Can also be somebody who is reckless, impulsive, somebody who is possibly a partier and hard to pin down. It is my player. So somebody who plays the field. Could have something to do with sports as well. And the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. Well, the Hierophant is commitment, connection, teacher-student learning. There's something about eager and excited. Now, this could also be you updating some kind of course or class. There is an element is with the Hierophant, something to do with structure. Eager and excited for some kind of commitment connection. What is the double Queen of Cups? Now, I'm also getting somebody acts different around you. See, doubles. Something about doubles. This person has like a split personality. Sometimes they're extremely kind and gentle and empathetic. But I'm also getting something about self-care. Somebody here is having a hard time on putting themselves first. And I feel like you are worried about putting yourself first and in kind of a people pleaser mode because you have this fear of people leaving your life and you don't want any kind of friction. So what is this conflict of interest between possibly a Cancerian, could be a Leo, Scorpio, Hierophant, Taurus. So 2 cups and 5 of wands, crabs in the bucket. So you're almost out of a circumstance or a situation and then you get sucked back into some kind of situation because somebody's very persuasive. And you don't want to say no to this person because maybe they get angry quickly. They have a short fuse. And the 3 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, well, the 3 of Swords is heartbreak, separation, a breakup, in some kind of relationship. Now, I don't know if this is an old relationship, but they're still here of pain around your heart. So healing of the heart here. Something here fragile. Okay, so what is this Knight of Cups and the Tower coming towards you? And the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles is, yes, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, very thorough, your right-hand man, your right-hand woman, or there is something about you dismantling the all work and no play is making Johnny a doll boy. Knight of Pentacles is also some kind of shocking good investment or good offering coming towards you. It is also an element of a passed on loved one trying to get your attention on something that you're not seeing accurate. Because the Moon card's there. It's like uncertainty. The Chariot wanting to go fast. Knight of Wands wanting to go fast. What is this Chariot? Something about travel at night and listening to upbeat music. And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so the Page of Swords, yes, can be my obnoxious brat in the tarot. It is also information that might be coming at a distance. It might be hard for you to communicate with this person, but it's necessary. And there is a person possibly calling you while they're driving. Maybe this person's driving at night. And it might be a conversation that they need to have with you. It might be hard for you to hear it. It might trigger you. It might ruffle your feathers, but it's necessary. And Page of Swords is inquiring and being inquisitive and needing more, something about like the answers, like more clarity. There is also a situation, Page of Swords can be, yeah, jealousy, envy. Somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on who they are. That's why I was saying, are you seeing this person accurate? Because, you know, I always look at the Page of Swords as somebody who like talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. This person just talks. Yeah, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all that. And, you know, nothing really is getting done. What is this Queen of Cups and the blockage? And the Magician. Major Arcana for Gemini, Virgo. Well, the Magician in the upright is simplicity. It means break things down, neutralize and simplify things in your life. Anything complex must go. The Tower here is smack in the middle, trying to get your attention. Wanting something to be perfect. Now, it could also be you wanting to approach a situation perfect, but you're perfectly imperfect just the way that you are. And something about perfectionism is actually slowing you down, or there is a situation here, a mother and a child. Something about a mother and a child. So let's go back to this Magician in the blockage. This is somebody who is possibly in a place of desperately trying to manifest love. But this is also love thyself, so within, so without. So something about self-care, focusing more on self-care. If there is something you're like desperately trying to manifest love external from you. But when the Magician I get in the blockage, this is somebody who is trying to manifest something and their manifestation is just not coming. So you could be quite angry or pissed off that, you know, something isn't working out accordingly. But what you don't understand is the universe might be moving things around so that something better can come in. You're not seeing something accurate. Magician in reverse is somebody also who's very complex. Whether that this is, you know, a friend, a family member, this could be your grandmother. You know, this is somebody who, some kind of goal that you're trying to manifest might not be an actual goal that's aligned for you. Like spirit has a bigger plan, but you got to trust that. I'm also getting something about gossip. Like there's a lot of gossip happening. Magician in the blockage is somebody who is an emotional manipulator. This person is good with their words. It is also, you know, somebody who is very deceitful. But comes across as really kind and, you know, compassionate. But they could also be emotionally drained. Or somebody believes they don't have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the freak they want. Somebody here very complex. Your outcome, the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant. So there could be something about rage and anger towards some kind of structure. Now, this could be any kind of structure. This could be something about rage and anger towards government, federal, you know, something you want passed. Or there's something about creativity, passion. I always tell people, don't eat where you shish. Don't eat where you shish. Because not only do you have to look at that person all the time, it means not only do you stay home with that person, then you drive to work with that person, you come home with that person, you go to work all day with that person. Yeah, a split. I'm getting something about like split personality. Or this is an actual split, okay? And the 10 of Swords. Yeah. Something about free yourself from any kind of commitments. Free yourself from any kind of commitments or any kind of flaky, fickle, non-committal type of people. There's something about like you being a little bit pissed off or angry, possibly at a Sag, Gemini, Taurus, Cancerian, maybe a Virgo. Or you have somebody who is like trying to get your attention. Maybe you're having a conversation with this Virgo person, or this Virgo is like talking to you. Could be a Gemini. But 10 of Swords is defeat and betrayal. Hitting rock bottom in a circumstance or a situation. But you can free yourself from this element. I'm also getting something about convention being too stuffy. Something about making your own route, especially with the Chariot. And you're keeping it quiet. It's like you have some kind of great idea, or you receive information at night while you're driving. And it's for you to execute. Begin now. Take your first step. So this is about you stepping into a new experience. You do have the Tower, the 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely a situation here where you might have gone around and around in circles, or something about the mood. I'm getting a little bit of an element of 2 different personalities, like a split personality in this person, or a split in relationship. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So this is what I was saying. I was like, trust this, that there might be something that you're not seeing, of maybe that you've completely dodged a bullet and the universe is bringing in something so much better for you. And you're desperately trying to manifest somebody who you used to have a lot of love for. I'm also getting this person might be very indulgent. So this person can indulge in, there's something about booze, or the booze blues. And then that's when they're very moody. Embrace enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So this is about you embracing your enthusiasm. It means nothing is going to get in my way, or, you know, no marinating in a circumstance here. Admirer, secret lover, hidden interest in you, revealing intentions. So there could be somebody who calls you out of the blue. Gossip. People are talking. Protect your reputation. Other people's opinions are affecting you. So there is a level of, like I said, there's a bunch of parrots here. People are going to gossip about you, Pisces, whether you're doing bad or good. So you might as well just be doing good for yourself. Stay on task with that Chariot. Fresh start, new opportunities, leaving the past behind and getting another chance. This is about you getting a new chance, and it says begin now, fresh start. And yeah, people might be gossiping about you, that maybe you're up and quitting your job and becoming, you know, a tarot reader. Or there is something about your beliefs are changing. Leave the past in the past. Anger, having resentment, under pressure, and explosive temper. So this is your outcome. And you might be pissed off and angry because maybe you put in a lot of time and effort towards a circumstance or a situation, or you were not seeing a person accurately. So with that Tower, it's about, oh, huge realization. This was fake. Again, a fantasy. Could be your intuition, but that can also be limerence of like obsessing about a circumstance or obsessing about a person, or, you know, there's something about your subconscious. There's your intuition, your gut feeling told you something, and you maybe overrode it, of saying like, oh, no, this is, I'll definitely be in this relationship with this person. It's different. Something here is different for you. Dogs, getting together with friends. So there is your loyal dogs. Like I said, you have somebody loyal towards you. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Change is coming just in time for you. And the Moon card is like the uncertainty. It's okay to be in the unknown. The unknown is where the greatest magic lies. The unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. And work, achievement, and success. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Yeah, and you are no doormat to this person. Maybe you've been people pleasing this person, trying to get in their good graces. No more. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So there's something about spirit. You need to trust in spirit, or like you're getting some kind of information and it's very helpful for you. Don't dismiss it. Pisces, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.